Hey guys, Suki, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 13 of my James Hart Rugby League Live 3 Be a Pro series. Now you can see we're just starting off this episode, just showing the little drill that we were doing. I couldn't even get the words out just there. And the drill, I think, is definitely something you should do. I'll show it every now and again. If we obviously level up, I'll definitely show it. But I just need a little bit of an intro just there, and I thought the drill was something that we could show, and I could just say the passing one is my personal favourite. I don't really enjoy doing them, but there's something you can do. Just get the 1,000 and throw it out, drop the ball, whatever. Obviously you don't want to run over those little plays because you'll lose the points, but as soon as you get to 1,000 you don't have to keep doing it. All it does is just waste time, and I'm not really interested in trying to set records. I already got a pretty good one. I think I'm like 8th in Australia or something, so I'm happy with that. Whatever, we'll move on to that, and just take those points, because it doesn't matter, like like if you get 3,000, doesn't matter, it doesn't make you get any more actual things for your player than what you get if you got 1,000 points or whatever. So just make sure you get a gold level and you're good. Anyways, I haven't really talked about the game at all so far, but right here there's an opportunity. We get absolutely steamrolled just there by, I think it maybe Brett Stewart or someone, but it's actually been a pretty poor start to the game so far from us. Just, we threw a shitty pass, but I gotta say that was a knock on by Manly, so not sure what's to go with this game and offloads and that sort of stuff and knock-ons. Well, I do know what's to go, it just doesn't pick up on them. But yeah, we're down. I think it was Brent Lawrence scored the first try, and right here, on the receiving end of a huge high tackle. So our dude, he got hit so hard, I don't know if he's going to recover at all for the rest of the game, but we're just going to have to go with it. We didn't go off. We sort of fooled the concussion people. Probably not good in the long term for our health of the player, but it's just what we got to do. And after last game's revelation that you sort of just got to, try and just run around them pretty much instead of trying to step them or whatever, just get to the outside of them and you're good to go. We decided to just try and do that more often. And, obviously we've been trying to do it the whole season, but I kind of didn't sort of perfect it until last episode. Kind of one of those ones where it just everything clicked for us, but so far as a team nothing's clicked for us this game, so that's a little bit disappointing. And the whole season has been pretty shit. You've seen we've been losing, and I think we're near the bottom of the ladder. We're in danger of the wooden spoon possibly. I don't think we're quite gonna get the wooden spoon or anything, but we're in the bottom end of the 8, so that's not nice. But Kieran Foran kicks the goal after they score a second try. That was my fault, the second try, or sorry, James Hart's fault I should say, due to him not being able to catch the bomb. And I always say this, and there's so many things you want to work on because your player isn't the greatest. You're playing in first grade. We saw last episode I got run down by James Hart got run down by Darius Boyd and that sort of stuff. So there's the urge to try and improve the speed and that sort of stuff, but at the same time, we're conceding tries because we can't make tackles, or bombs are going up and we're not having any chance at getting them. So there's we just need to improve as an all-round player, but it's so tough to sort of be able to resist the urge to just add all the speed. And I think what we're going to do is just try and get all the speed, all the strength, add that all up, and then once we're done with that, move on to others. We might even got the speed all at this stage, but strength will be the next one, and then just keep progressing fitness, and then work our way out to the technique and that sort of stuff. And that'll help with offloads. Now right here, get super lucky to not concede a try, but Leach strips the ball on the 4th tackle and ends up going over and getting tackled in goal. So that was super annoying. And then Brent Lawrence scores his second try of the game, so we'll be 18-0, and this is one of the heaviest defeats we've had this season. So Manly is a team that I've had pretty good success with on all other career modes and that sort of stuff, and win one, take one, all that, in smashing them. Yet we get absolutely destroyed in this Be a Pro game. So I thought that was interesting, something to take note of. And Manly got a good side. They obviously got Cherry and Zaforan for this season, which isn't like real life. And just want to point out the difference in performance bonuses. When you win and when you lose. When you win, you get like 1,000 plus. When you lose, you only get like 600. So you definitely want to try and get in a side that wins a lot of games, just so you can improve your player a lot quicker. But we did level up a little bit. You can see we did sort of balance out our stats a little bit. We didn't just add them all into the one thing. We'll add them to multiple sections, and I think that's sort of spurred on by the fact that we had a pretty poor game last game overall. It wasn't just not being able to score. It was our defense was pretty shit, and the bombs obviously was annoying. And I thought I should mention here with the Roosters, it was a bit interesting. No two of us are Shaq. I know for sure he's at the club, but he just wasn't playing. I don't know where he was, and I think Daniel Tupou was another one. Maybe he's not at the club, but I know two of us are Shaq definitely at the club. And they had like Reece Hanbury or someone. I don't really know him too much, but just something to note. So there's been a few times we've taken on sides, and I think just every side has the same problem as us in the Be a Pro series, where they just Josh Morris doesn't get picked, or like Tim Laff. Like people who always get picked, James Gray, and like players who never get dropped are getting dropped on this, which is a bit strange. Now right here, I think it might be like Josh Reynolds or someone on the ball there. They end up picking up the ball, and then we got a penalty, which is going to take a shot at goal, which is Hodkinson. And I show this because it goes back a few episodes ago. Golden Point in like a similar position, probably closer in, and they take a kick for touch instead of, you know, going for the kick for goal, which would win us the game. It was a bit strange, but took the 2 points, and I'm not going to complain because, you know, points are at premium against the Roosters. They're a great side, so we'll be looking to just try and, you know, score whenever it's possible, whether it be a tries, whether it be through conversions, that sort of stuff. I will take everything. Now we had a really nice run there. We were picked off by the fullback though and brought down, but we did beat a few players, swerving in and out, so getting the hang of that sort of stuff. And right there, nice little kick chase, went for around the legs. I'm going to follow it up with a nice tackle, and we absolutely creamed Cordner or whoever it was. You know, you can't throw a loopy pass like that and expect to not get smashed. You know, our guy's not the best tackler, but it's just what happens. Now right here, I'm not sure if it's Maloney. I think it was Maloney, went crossfield. We come up with a huge tackle around the legs. He forced the pass, and Brett Morris picks up the pass, palms off one, and he races away and scores the try. So 6-0. Can we make it 8-0? Yes, we can. Trent Hodkinson kicks the goal, not from the sideline, but, you know, it's a pretty tough kick. And 8-0, I'm feeling very comfortable, and we're taking on more plays. This is one of the best games we've played so far. And Josh Reynolds palms off one, shrugs off one, or whatever. But he does get brought down, and that brings us to the equation here. We're going to put in a kick. We do have the win behind us, which I didn't think would make that much of a difference, but obviously just had that just a little bit too much on it. There was like one bounce too much, and unfortunately we couldn't get a repeat set, and they had one last chance to Roosters before half time, but we come up with a pretty simple tackle around the legs. There was no sort of desperation for them to throw a shitty offload or whatever, and that was good on my end, I'd say. Oh, sorry, on James Hart's end. Now right here, Kenny Dow down his centre, the right centre for him, left centre for us, and, you know, it's just, I don't know, they just attack the centres so well in this game. Sorry, because the defence on those centres is so stupid at times. But we come up with a big tackle there again on, I think it was Kenny Dow. And that's twice we've gone for a proper tackle instead of going for the legs tackle. And it's actually worked out quite well. And this is the third tackle in a row. This time on Stapleton, I think it was, who's actually a really good player in this game, which is funny. But fifth tackle, 55 minutes. I think it's Jennings on the ball, maybe. Actually, Hanbury, sorry. And yes, it is Hanbury. And he ends up scoring a try. Very similar to the Justin Hodges try from my last episode. It just got on the outside of us, and because we press the tackle button, it does the thing where it sort of automatically runs at the player, which I'm not sure, I don't really like it too much, but I mean, every now and again it's handy when you miss a player, but for the most part all it does is make you miss tackles that you shouldn't be missing. Anyways, going up the left centre here, I think it's Lafayette, someone got it to Parrott or whoever it was, and a simple draw and pass, but there just was too much support defence, so yeah, we didn't really get anywhere, and then we followed up with a going cross field and a shitty offload, and Kennedy once again makes a break, and, well, it didn't even make a break, there was just so much space, didn't have to create anything, he just went through it. We came up with a good tackle, and then you see we're just throwing offloads, and then right here, I'm not sure why Tolman or whoever it is, Graham probably more than likely, I'm not sure why he's out in the wing, but we went and cleaned up the offload, and we sort of took it in field, got an offload away ourselves, but yeah, that's the last game of the whole series for season 2, I should say. And we pick up man of the match in that game, so I thought it was pretty well deserved man of the match. Got to say, we definitely deserved to win that game, and obviously no wooden spoon for us. But this is where the video is going to end. Hope you did enjoy it. If you can leave a like, be very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel, also very much appreciated. Leave a comment, Facebook page in the description below. Twitter's at Mr. LukeMYT. And I should just mention briefly that the next episode, it's not going to be a proper gameplay episode, it's going to be sort of a bit of a wrap up of the season, and then the next episode after that will be a bit of a montage, so thought I'd just mention that, and yeah, thank you for watching, I'll see you next time, bye guys.